Hey, what's up everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we are doing the Wilder versus Zhang Is On video. As former heavyweight champion of the world Deontay Wilder returns to the ring on Saturday, June 1st to battle former interim heavyweight champion Zhang as they will collide on the Beterbiev versus Bivol DAZN ESPN pay-per-view undercard that takes place on June 1st. Now, before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel, I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I continue to build my channel here. This is a big fight right here. Two heavyweight knockout artists. Now, it's part of the 5 versus 5 Queensberry versus Matchroom showdown that is going on. Deontay Wilder has been brought in as a wild card Queensberry and wild card Matchroom guy for Eddie Hearn, and is actually Eddie Hearn's captain because it's a tournament, a 5 versus 5 tournament with points. So every decision is worth 1 point, every knockout is worth 2 points, and then the captains, if the captains win, it's worth double. And Deontay Wilder is representing Matchroom as its captain and is battling the heavy-handed Zhang. And you know, this one, in terms of knockouts, this is the matchup right here, because and both have something to prove in this fight, because both are coming off of losses to the same guy. Wilder lost to Joseph Parker back in December by a wide unanimous decision, and then Parker out-hustled and outworked and got off the canvas twice against Zhang on March 8th and got a majority decision victory over Zhang. So both these guys are coming into this fight, you know, really with a lot to prove. Zhang needs to put everybody on notice, you know, after having the most surprising wins last year, stopping Joe Joyce twice. He comes out and lays an egg against Joseph Parker. You know, he did score a couple knockdowns, so he did do better, but really that was the two highlights. And he just didn't have the stamina to finish Joseph Parker off, you know. And Deontay Wilder, I mean, he's coming in still the heavy-handed fighter, but you could tell he looked like he was overlooking Joseph Parker and was focused on a showdown with Anthony Joshua, but also like the passion wasn't there. You know, even after the fight, it wasn't that he didn't care, he just was more like, hey, you know, like you could tell there was a lot of, I'm just here for the paycheck, I was trying to set up the showdown with Joshua. And you know, Wilder was a heavy favorite going into that fight with Parker. So now all the cards are on the table. These two guys are completely vulnerable, and who's gonna win this one? Who's in the driver's seat? Who's gonna pull this one off? You know, I'm definitely doing a breakdown video on this fight. That's gonna be a few weeks out. We're probably still about 3-4 weeks away from that breakdown video happening. But this is a big heavyweight fight. I mean, yeah, the 5 versus 5 thing is probably the most minor thing. Whoever wins this fight is in a serious position to land a big fight moving forward. And right now, the heavyweights are on fire with Saudi Arabia and the money and the support that they are pouring into the heavyweights. The winner of this fight is in a serious, you know, position to do something big. And honestly, I think the winner could very well get Joseph Parker in a rematch later in the year, you know, because we know Zhang had a rematch clause in the contract, but instead he's fighting Deontay Wilder. And Wilder, you know, I'm sure he'd want to make another run at Joseph Parker, you know, in the near future, or just shake off that loss with a big knockout. But one thing I absolutely believe in is that this fight's going to end by a knockout. You know, and I'm looking forward to seeing what goes down. Again, I will be doing a breakdown video on this. But on Saturday, June 1st, on pay-per-view, Wilder versus Zhang Is On in a huge heavyweight showdown. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.